Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Twins, Target Field in Minneapolis. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball starts now. Adalberto Mejia, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do we need to know here, HR?
The way I see him, Matt, he's really struggled because he allows a lot of base runners, whether it's by the walk or by the hit. And when you have that much traffic on the base path, you're going to eventually give up runs. So he's got to eliminate that and give his team and himself a chance to win this game.
At the plate, Domingo Santana, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Drilled on the ground is short. To his right, Polanco. Throw to first is in time for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. 2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Rosario. Gone! Ryan Braun with the solo home run. Number 299 in his career. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as he'll take a look at ball 1. The average sitting at 292 here to start play. 24 home runs and 71 runs batted in. Not close. It's 2-0. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Bullard's got a pretty fair strike zone all around. He'll miss a call here and there on the black. But what umpire doesn't?
1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So striding forward now, Jesus Aguilar. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Rosario. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Brewers do pick up a run on the Ryan Braun homer. Home half of the first coming up at Target Field, and Milwaukee's off to an early 1-0 lead. Garza, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, when I look at his pitching line, the thing I look at is his whip. He's just below league average, so he's not allowing a lot of traffic on the base paths, and he's keeping his team in the games. If he gets a big break early on, he may run away with it, hold on to the lead, and win this game.
Here's Brian Dozier now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Now in the box, Max Kepler. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
In the air now out to right field. Santana is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Standing in, Miguel Sano. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and a 2-out hit will bring Joe Mauer to the plate. So a 2-out single gives him new life here in the inning, but it's a bright spot in what's been a fairly dismal season offensively for them in terms of overall batting average. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. So here's Joe Mauer. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
From the belt, the pitch. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
Garza pauses, needs a strike here on 3-0. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's Robbie Grossman. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. In there, strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here's the 0-2. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
2 down, runners at first and second. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Bounce to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Twin strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding into the box, Hernan Perez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Hernan Perez.
Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit.
Oh, he couldn't have thrown that any better. Fastball inside,
Batting
jams
check.
him, and he gets a nice
The
bloop
catcher,
single to
number
reward
9.
him. Wow.
Manny Pena.
Stepping up now, Manny Pena. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. From the stretch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. One and two. Here it comes. This is skied into short left center. Buxton giving chase. One away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Twins.
Batting seventh.
And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here comes the 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. One out and a runner on second base. Out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And a good take there will push it to 2-2 now on the Brewers shortstop.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Runner at second here with one man out. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 8 home runs and 28 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
2-0 count. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Domingo Santana would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pitch is popped up. Sano is there, and the side is retired. Brewers strand a couple. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Eddie Rosario.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Batting 7.
And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
At the plate, Byron Buxton. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Batting 8. Catcher Jason Castro.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Two out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Three and 0 now. Jorge Polanco would be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Two out with the man at first. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. From the belt, the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Perez moves over, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Minnesota. They're down 1-0. So digging in now, Domingo Santana. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
16. Domingo Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ryan Braun. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And this is taken outside for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Digging in to try it again, Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Brian Dozier.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Max Kepler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-1 on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Here's Miguel Sano, a base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Here's the 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Ready on 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Minnesota, first baseman.
So striding in, Joe Mauer. He drew a walk his first time up. Garza pauses. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. A runner on first with 2 away. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail this one 1-0. Ready for another chance? Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jesus Aguilar.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rosario is there. 1 away. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. Striding in once again, Hernan Perez. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Here it comes. A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher. Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Sent on the ground out to second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Pena.
Now a snap move over to first. And he'll dive back in. Stepping in now, Manny Pena.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And the runner back. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. The Dozier for one. On to Mauer. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Brewers are out in front, 1-0. To the box now, Robbie Grossman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Robbie Grossman.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Nope. And he misses again. 2-0. Called a strike there. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, they got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And here's a ball hit in the air. Shaw in foul ground makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder Eddie Rosario.
Ready now, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. 1-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, when they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's Byron Buxton now. as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit to short. Garcia gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Into the windup and the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Whoa, back-to-back sliders. Now, the first one was almost like a practice pitch. He saw the spin. The second one, he recognized and got the base hit.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lays off 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Nobody out, runner on first. Runners off for second. Pitch inside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. Jonathan Villar waits on deck. A runner at second, nobody out. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt. Goes to third with it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ready for another shot now, Domingo Santana. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Here comes the 1-0. There's a changeup over the outside corner. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Hit down the line at first. Mauer's there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Up next for Milwaukee, third baseman Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Called strike at the knees. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a high pop-up. Dozier is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the Twins 0. Jason Castro, he leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. VR from shallow right. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Garza's pitch count an even 70 thus far. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Here's Brian Dozier now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
0-1, here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to third. Shaw has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Max
Kepler the next to grab a bat. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Comes set and the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail in this one 3-0. Tyler Duffy
please.
takes over to start
Now
the 6th
the
inning on the
Twins,
mound.
Number 56, Tyler Duffy.
Ready once again, Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jesus Aguilar.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there.
Batting,
no doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. In now, Hernan Perez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Ready for another chance? Manny Pena. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 2 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Into the box now, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
2 out with the man at first. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Ready on 1-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. So here's Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The windup and the 0-1. And a swing by Mauer, but they got him out in front as this is going to find the seats in right, a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2 home to Mauer. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Up next for
And this
Minnesota.
is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his
Grossman.
feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Robbie Grossman.
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Keon Broxton.
Leading off
0
for
for 1
Milwaukee.
with a run scored
Center
thus
fielder.
far.
Keon Broxton.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Nope. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
That
Well,
is
batter,
not
number
the
5.
way he wanted to start
Second
off this
baseman,
half inning. It's one thing to
Jonathan
walk the leadoff
Villar.
hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Villar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Sano is under it, no problem, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 16, Domingo Santana.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Domingo Santana. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Two out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And that misses. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Kepler going back on it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Ryan Braun will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Dozier with a great stop. Safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. Now, Travis Shaw 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Sano is there for it, and the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They lead it 3-0. Striding in once again, Eddie Rosario. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Eddie Rosario.
Back to work now is Garza as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here's another 1-2. got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Rosario is retired, and there's one away.
Center fielder.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Hey, it's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Castro.
Into the box now, Jason Castro comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Right there for strike 1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Matt Belisle has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 9, Matt Belisle.
Digging in once again, Jesus Aguilar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Aguilar.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Here it comes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. One out, nobody on. Oh, and this at bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler's there for it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The catcher.
A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Now to the plate, Manny Pena. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. First offering on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in a driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Carlos Torres is on to pitch out of the bullpen Milwaukee, in the bottom half of the 8th.
59, Carlos Torres.
Striding into the box, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Jorge Polanco.
And that misses inside 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
Number 2, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down in the 8th. They got to execute. The outs are a premium.
In there, 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Arcia ranging into the outfield. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him.
Well, when you're winning a
Now
game this
batting.
late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this air does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
Here's Miguel Sano, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, they've been able to shut down this offense all day so far. That's only the 3rd hit in the game. We're late in the game right now.
So here's Joe Mauer. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch of the at-bat. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
One and 0 pitch on the way. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twin strand affair. They trail in this one 3-0. Downtown St. Paul there, not far from us here at Target Field as we're set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Standing in, Orlando Arcia. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Rosario. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Number 11 for him on the season, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
Buddy Bashir, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
So he tried to double up with him on a curveball. The problem with that is the first one you recognize, the second one you hit. Nice job.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar pitches a called strike. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Santana.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
One and two, here it comes. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. The runner scores from second, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Here's Ryan Braun now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
Ready on 0-2. And this one gets away. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, But on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Digging in now, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here's the 0-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Brewers 6 and the Twins nothing. Here's Robbie Grossman. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ball 1. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A runner at first with no outs here. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Oh, and 2, here it is. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
In now, Byron Buxton. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Catcher, Jason Castro.
Stepping up now, Jason Castro. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. From the stretch. And that misses for ball 1.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
2 out with the man at first. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. From the stretch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, that was a curveball looking right there. I tell you what, that was a nice curve. Just really frozen. Good breaking ball.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Perez is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Matt Garza earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Carlos Torres works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball.